Welcome back. Vishwajit Rane has lashed out at Manohar Parrikar for his allegations on the Mapsa District Hospital. Health Minister has labelled Parrikar as the original mastermind in privatising healthcare in Goa. He claimed that 2 projects involving private players were approved during Parrikar's tenure as CM without cabinet approval.
Vishwajit has accused Parrikar for his double standards. He claims Parrikar had bypassed the cabinet while giving the nod to Vivus Health Centre, Bangalore, to set up a cardiology unit at GMC and a super speciality hospital to be set up by Goa Healthcare and Research Foundation.
Manohar Parrikar believed that outsourcing of certain facilities and PPP models on certain aspects is good for the citizens of the state of Goa. But the way this was done is not correct. There should be a thorough inquiry in this matter. My politics to him is very straight. We have delivered, you have not delivered. And you are the master brain behind bringing about starting of outsourcing of these things in Goa, which was very good. Unfortunately, his government fell, he could not implement it. There was a proposal of giving Inox as the Inox tendering paper. If it has gone to cabinet approval, let him show the cabinet approval papers of IFI.
Vishwajit defended the PPP model for the Mapsa District Hospital by saying that the transparency has been maintained. He said that the private operator will have to bear the cost of salaries of the medical staff.
Private operator is required to keep aside a reserve of 6 months cost of running and maintenance of the hospital, which is approximately 10 to 12 crores. It has to be in the reserve. Private operator is also required to give a performance bank guarantee of rupees 2 crores. All this is clearly stipulated in the agreement, so that if the bidder defaults on any of his responsibility, government can invoke the bank guarantee and draw from the cash reserves to keep the hospital functioning for the next 6 months.
Health Minister also said that Directorate of Health Services was consulted on the issue. He also said that family welfare programs will not be affected. A reporter from Panji, Jason Suarez, with video journalist Omkar Frari.
NCP held its Emergency Executive Committee meeting on Saturday. Executive Committee has demanded an intervention by Party President Sharad Pawar and Goa Desk in charge Praful Patel. The meeting was called on the backdrop of NCP National Secretary Jitendra Deshprabhu's allegations on Bharti Chavan. He had called the Goa Observer scandalous. Deshprabhu has demanded a mature observer for Goa.
NCP National Secretary had been firing all guns on the party observer Bharti Chauhan. He had allegedly called the Goan Observer scandalous and had charged Senior Vice President of terror links. This was enough for the NCP to call its Emergency Executive Committee meeting on Saturday. Jitendra Deshprabhu was also present for the high-profile and explosive meet. State President Surendra Sirsat told us about the resolution.
It is unanimously resolved that the State Executive Committee take strong note of the alleged controversies arose out of public utterances of leaders, thereby tarnishing the fair image of the party. The State Executive Committee requests our National President, Shri Sharad Pawarji, and General Secretary in charge of Goa, Shri Praful Patelji, for their kind intervention and resolve issue with larger interest of the party.
Jitendra Deshprabhu has said that Sharad Pawar should send a genuine observer for Goa.
आतापासूनच तिकीट वाटपास सुरुवात केली. चर्चिल आलमाक सांगले तिने त्या मीटिंगेक ती स्वतः गेल्ली. आय विल गिव्ह युअर डॉटर अ तिकीट म्हणून. अशा आशयाचे हे जे विकाऊ लोक विक्री करपाक गोंयांत येतात, त्या गोंयांत आमकां नाका ते लोक. पवार साहेबान एक बरी स्टेबल आणि मच्युअर कोणतरी ऑब्झर्वर धाडचो अशी हांव रिक्वेस्ट करतलो.
A reporter from Panji, Basuri Desai, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Sushant Pal.
6 recognized unions in the MPT have resolved to oppose the privatization of MPT's mechanical iron ore handling plant at berth number 9. The union has blamed the management for not taking them into confidence before taking such a major decision. The privatization will affect 700 workers. The union will observe a one-day token strike on the 15th of July as a protest.
President of Mormugao Port and Railways Workers Union, A.J. Peters, told us that MPT is planning to privatize berth number 9, the mechanical iron ore handling plant. They have strongly objected to it as it would affect 700 workers.
Out of 11 berths, already 8 berths are privatized, and now management wants to privatize berth number 9, where earlier 1000 workers were working and now 700 workers are working. If this berth is given on PPP basis, the 700 workers will not have any job, because already we have privatized all the redeployment is also not possible.
Union will observe a total bandh on 15 July.
On 15 there will be total bandh. Even including hospital also, we will give only skeleton service to hospital, not to disturb the patient, those who are admitted, and we'll stop everything on that day.
Peters told us how they came to know about the privatization proposal.
Management has not taken us into confidence. A port operating group is a committee where I am also member. When I question chairman, when you are going to start the maintenance of the plant, then only he has disclosed. He has not given any documents to us, nor he has taken any union into confidence.
Our reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Sushant Par.
Female harassment in police department has increased manifold. Lady constable at PTS Walpoi was about to end her life following harassment by a PSI. The lady constable had left a suicide note blaming a PSI before leaving the campus. Fortunately, she was rescued at Panaji bus stand. Just 2 days back, a lady constable from the crime branch had alleged of sexual harassment by a DYSP.
A big question mark arises on the security of female police constables in the department. The alarm was tripped by a lady constable from crime branch who had left a suicide note following a sexual harassment by one of the DYSP. It was Thursday, and later a fresh case of female police harassment has surfaced on Friday. In the fresh incident, Lady Havaldar of Police Training Center at Walpoi had left a suicide note alleging a PSI of harassing her. The lady left the campus. When the note was found, her subordinates searched for her thoroughly. Fortunately, this Lady Havaldar was traced at Panji bus stand on Friday evening. Looking at all these 3 incidents, including Chandru Gaos, are police really practicing their Khala Nigranaya Sadarakshanaaya motto? It's high time police top-notch interfere and introduce some strict measures to avert such kind of atrocities on police constables, especially on female police constables. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.